Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
New York Mets.
About to get started here. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's
dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
2-1.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Senga checks the runner, and he's back in there. Lau, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 4th, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Now 1 missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The other way. Fair ball. Oh, he botches it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Trying to get the Rays on the board. And that's in there for strike 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. on the ground. And that's a fair ball. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they take a 2-run lead. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Aranda digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Up the middle, Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now it's Juan Soto. And fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in as the Rays try and punch back down a run. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Way outside, and it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. Here's a Mets lineup now. And singing against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
2-2 to count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big-time power. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That misses the zone. 2-2. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there, got him. And the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That misses, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A.J. Minter up and loosening in the pen. Buto, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one hammered. That's back there. Over the bullpen and gone. See you later. That one felt good. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
righty
the New York
reliever
Mets.
out of the pen, Dedniel
Number
Nunez.
72.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. Just missed. Nunez in his second season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Boots it.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster
Now
gets the
batting,
infield
the first
single, and
baseman,
now
Yandy
he's on base to
Diaz.
possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Yandy Diaz now. Fought off foul. DeLuca gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One out in the second.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't
Up
commit to the
next,
slider.
Tampa
Tried
Bay.
to sit in
Second
between.
baseman,
Just not
Brandon
able to
Brown.
put the bat on the ball.
Lau at the plate. Throw to first, and he's back safely.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Moved to second, and he just got his hand in there. Man at second. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. McClanahan back to work. That one misses. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. And he swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Starling Marte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Slow roller up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering, and it just misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
And another ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Corrals it. That is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
Right fielder,
doubled his first time up.
Off the plate, ball
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Backdoor cutter right there, if you will, and he got the call. According to the electronic strike zone, it was a little off the plate, but I'd say it was a nice job by the catcher just to receive that and present it to the umpire to make it look like it was a strike. It was that cutting action, I think, that helped it almost clip the corner.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Next to hit, Jose Caballero. The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in. That one the other way. And base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Richie Palacios.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 on with 2 away. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Alonso under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And a strike in there. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Diaz takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And there's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Line drive. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Out to center. DeLuca settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the New
Welcome
York
back,
Mets.
and now on the mound to start the 4th,
Number
Ryan
55.
Stanek.
Ryan Stanek.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order.
off for the
And now the
Rays,
first
first
baseman,
baseman,
Yandy
Yandy Diaz.
0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
That one way outside. 2 balls and a strike.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Oh, that's it.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keeping him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Caminero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's the strike. Two outs. And there's a ball. That's towards center. Taylor under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Diaz. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now Mark Vientos struck out swinging his first time. Way upstairs. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Caught looking his first time up.
Alonso.
And that's
Ball
way
that
high.
time.
And that's ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The changeup missing. Now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Perfect.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. McClanahan is just 1 strike away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there, and forget it. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Pete Fairbanks comes on trying to close it out.
Well, the
Now
best
pitching for
relievers
Tampa
love the
Bay,
opportunity to come in and
number
protect a tight
29,
lead late in the ball game.
Pete Fairbanks.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, nobody on. Starling Marte up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Ball 1 there. And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Tyrone Taylor. That one fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
That one out to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Two balls, two strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.